everyone, thank you for joining. This is a advanced version of the Bird of Paradise flow that I've got on my membership. So this is really kind of a condensed, slightly more intense, speedier, go for all the arm balances, all the binds that you want to go for right now. But we will start this flow at the top of the mat, standing up, and we'll just come into our breath, notice our posture. Maybe you've done the beginners, the intermediates, and now made your way to this one. So just drop any judgment or any expectation or any pressure that you have to reach the final expression of the pose. We're all different. And this is quite a complicated, anatomically complicated posture too. So some people it's very natural for, others absolutely not. So there's no forcing or no pushing or no pressuring yourself to do something that is kind of not achievable in your body, and that's fine. So I want us to start here at the top of the mat and with a bit of acceptance. So take a nice big inhale through the nose and a big sigh out through the mouth. There's so much more than meets the eye with this posture. It's a balance. It's a bind. It's external rotation in the hip. It's internal rotation in the shoulder. So there's a lot to it. When we work with balances, we're really working with a lot of core strength. But if you just like to amp up the intensity in general sometimes, then go for it. Just turn up on your mat and see what happens. Inhale, reach the arms up over the head. And then exhale, a little bend in the knees, fold forward, but definitely bend the knees as you fold forward here. It's the first pose of the class. I don't usually start with a forward fold, so definitely bend the knees. Inhale, bring the arms back up over the head, reach up towards the sky. Exhale again, bend the knees, fold forward. Inhale, come up, halfway lift. Either rise up onto your fingertips or place the hands on your shin bones, squeeze the shoulders back, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, hands down, and then scoop the arms back up over the head. Once again, breathe in, root down through the feet, rise up. Exhale, fold forward, bend the knees, hands towards the ground or on your ankles. Breathe in, rise up, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, hands down, step or hop the feet back behind you, high plank. Zip the legs together, take a chaturanga of your choice. Exhale, we go down. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Now we have a choice in this flow. You can either go back to downward facing dog or tuck the toes and take it back into a chaturanga. Inhale, push into high plank if you've gone for that option. And then exhale, let's go back into downward facing dog altogether. Pedal out your heels one at a time, bend the knees, notice the feeling. Inhale, lift the right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, cross your right knee to your left elbow, cross underneath the body, try and tap the knee to elbow. Inhale, right leg high. Repeat, exhale, right knee to left elbow, cross under the body. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right knee to left elbow, hold it here, take one big breath in, one big breath out. Inhale, right leg up high, and then exhale, step the right foot through between the hands, lower the left knee to the floor. Straight away, shift your bum back in the direction of your left heel, flex your front foot, rise up onto your left fingertips and reach the right hand behind you, Ardha Hanuman twist. Exhale, lower the right toes forward, bend the right knee, scoop the arms up over the head, breathe in. Exhale, twist to the right, open the arms out wide, sink the hips forward. Inhale, gather back up. Exhale, twist to the left, open up the arms, power through your fingertips. Inhale, reach the arms over the head. Exhale, twist to the right, really press down through your big toes. You can bring your right hand either onto the base of the spine or take the right hand to the back of your left thigh. Lift the left arm up over the head. And we'll go into a lizard. So bring your hands down to the inside of your front leg. Give yourself a little moment here. Walk your hands a little bit further forward. You can heel toe the right foot slightly further out to the right and turn the right toes out. You can lift the back knee off the floor. You can bring your forearms down. It's up to you. Rock forward and back, round in little circles. You might want to lower one knee, point the back toes, and maybe even sink towards the left hip slightly more. Walk your hands back up to center. Keep the right hand where it is next to the right foot and kick the back toes over to the right side of the room. So you start to open the belly and the chest and the shoulders towards the middle of the room and reach the left arm up over the head. From there, can you sink your hips down towards the left heel and then bend the right knee, sink forward again. And again, press the bum back towards the heel and then press the hips forward. Take the left hand down to the floor, repivot the left toes onto the mat, push the ground away, step the right foot back behind you, downward facing dog. Inhale, let's come forward, high plank, push the ground away. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, take it back to chaturanga. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Remember, that's an option. You don't have to take that extra chaturanga. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee to right elbow, cross the body. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee to elbow cross. Every single time you do this, you can get that knee a little bit higher up the back of the arm. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee to elbow and hold it there for an extra breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, left leg high. Step the left foot through between the hands. Lower the back knee down and swoosh the bum back towards the right heel. Flex the left foot. Rise up onto your right fingertips and reach the left hand back. Gaze to the left hand. Breathe in. Breathe out. Lower the left toes forward. Bend the knees. Scoop the arms over the head. Crescent lunge. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, arms up over the head. Exhale, twist open to the right. Power through your fingertips all the way down to the toes. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist to the left. Bring your left hand onto the base of the spine or the right thigh. Reach the right arm up over the head. Gaze up towards the sky. Push down through your front big toe. Engage the glutes. Then melt the belly forward. Let's come to lizard. You can open the left leg out a little bit wider if you feel the need to. You can turn the toes out. You can come down onto your forearms. You can lift the back knee. It's up to you. I want you to move this. What feels good in your body to get ready for some binds a little bit later. Walk your hands back to center. Left hand stays next to the left foot. Right toes, your back toes, will pivot over to the left side of the room. Right arm up over the head. I call this half warrior two. And then you can sit your bum back towards the right heel. And then push the hips forward. And again, exhale, bum back. Inhale, press forward. Take your right hand down, repivot the right foot onto the mat. And let's take it back into downward facing dog. Step the left foot back. Inhale, come forward, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga of your choice. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, back to chaturanga. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Excellent. Straight away, inhale, right leg high. Tap the right knee to your right elbow, same arm to leg. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to elbow once again. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, hold the right knee as high up the back of the right arm as possible. Extra breath in. Extra breath out. Inhale, right leg high. Step the right foot through between the hands. Come up into warrior two. Adjust the feet, adjust the hips, do what you need to do, and then open the arms out wide, flip the right palm up, inhale, reverse back, bind the left arm around the back of you, so the back of the left hand presses up against the outside of the right hip and pulse. Now, I like to usually squeeze the right thigh when I'm here in this bind, straighten the right leg, and come into Trikonasana from here. With this bind, come down to about halfway. Take the right hand behind the head and push the head into the hands. Now you can always kind of tap the obliques, tap the glutes and the thighs just to make sure they're really switched on. Then take the right hand down to the floor, or maybe onto your ankle instead, and lift the left arm up to the sky, triangle pose. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time, inhale. Exhale, look down at your right foot, bend the right knee, reach the left arm up over the head, side angle stretch.
Take your left hand to the floor, pivot up onto your back tiptoe and shoot the hips up to the sky. Keep the left hand where it is and reach the right hand forward. Twist. So you're up on your back tiptoe. You've got pyramid-shaped legs. Circle the right arm all the way up and around. And exhale down. And again, inhale, right arm up. Exhale, right arm down. One more time. Inhale, right arm up. Hold it there. Bend the back knee and slowly lower the left knee to the floor. Flex the right foot. Gaze towards your right hand. Breathe in. Exhale, rainbow the right arm over the head. Tap the toes in front of you. And repeat. Inhale, reach the right arm back. Twist to the right. Exhale, curve the upper body. Tap the toes. Now from there, you can take it forward into a full Hanuman or stay exactly as you are in Ardha, half split. So if you want to, you can kick the right foot forward, keep the back toes tucked. Up to you if you keep your chest high or you bow the chest forward. Gives it a slightly different sensation. Obviously, if the chest is forward, it's a forward fold. If the chest is up, it's more of a back bend. So you can continue to kind of rock this forward and back, side to side, no matter where you are, high, middle, or low in this position. Keep the front foot flexed. Spread the toes. And then if you've gone really low, walk your hands back, press the floor away, and drag the right heel forward. Everyone lower the right toes down. Let's take it into a bind. You're going to hook your right arm underneath the right leg. Now you can either take your hands out wide, chest forward, and lift the back knee off the floor, or you can clamp your right arm around the right thigh so the back of the hand comes up against the base of the spine. You can keep the back knee on the floor or lift. If you want to go for the third bind, hands clasped behind you. And now really rock the hips up and rock the hips down. Inhale, hips high. Exhale, hips down. Now, watch here. If you are in your bind, lift the hips up, plant the back heel into the floor, and bend your front knee. Now, shine your chest forward so that you end up in a side angle stretch bind. If you're not binding at this point, you can release, lift the hips up, plant the back heel down, right hand next to the right foot, left arm over the head, side angle stretch without the bind. Wherever you are, look down at your right foot. If you're not binding, straighten the right leg. So you're in more of a triangle pose. If you are going to bind, you're welcome to lift the hips up, find triangle with your bind. Now there's a limit with all of us, so if you need to release at any point, release. Look down at the floor, everyone. Turn the right toes in to face the middle of the room and you're in a forward fold, wide leg forward fold. Eventually from there, those of you that are still binding, release. Take your arms out wide. Everyone, you choose where you want to take your hands, forward, wide, or in through the legs. Big breath in through the nose. Big sigh out through the mouth. One more time here. Breathe in and breathe out. We're going to try and reverse that. So if you're not going to bind, right hand goes in front of the right toes, left arm up towards the sky. If you are going to bind, right arm underneath the right leg, hands clasped behind you. Wherever you are, look at your right foot. Turn the right toes forward, bend the right knee, side angle stretch, Parsvakonasana, with or without the bind. If you have got the bind, you can start to lift the hips up and straighten the right leg, triangle pose, or release at any point. Find a triangle, Trikonasana. Look down at the floor, tiny bend in the front knee to pivot up onto your back tiptoe and find a lunge, with or without your bind. So some people may be rocking that bind the whole time. You can come out of it and then come back into it, whatever works best for you. Doesn't have to be the full bind, you can have the left hand on the floor. And then eventually start to step your back foot forward towards the top of the mat. If you've got the bind, stay with it for a little bit longer in this forward fold, otherwise release. And give yourself a moment here. Start to shift the weight into your left leg and start to lift your right leg up with you. Now, if you haven't got the bind, you can go right peace fingers around your right big toe, left hand onto your left hip. Your choice. Shoulders above your hips. Can be a real wobbler. Breathe in. If you've got bird of paradise, you can extend the leg. Up to you. Exhale, everyone come down. Just in this one for a small amount of time. Once the right foot is down, step the left foot behind you. Easy twist. Circle the right arm up and around, option to slide onto the outer edges of the feet. Tap the hips down. Inhale, press the hips up and step back into downward facing dog. Notice the sensation of the right leg. Inhale, come forward, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, take it back to chaturanga. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Straight away, lift the left leg up. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Bring it forward. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to elbow. Bring it forward, chest forward. Higher up the back of the arm every time. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, bring it forward and hold it here for an extra breath. Breathe in, push. Breathe out. Inhale, left leg high and step the left foot through between the hands. Come up into warrior two. Ground the back heel down, windmill the arms open. Adjust the feet, adjust the hips, the shoulders, the spine. Pulse this left leg. Like tuck in the mic, flip the left palm up. Take it back into reverse warrior. Go for your bind. Right arm around the back of you. So the right hand comes up against the side of the left hip. Straighten the left leg and shift the hips to the right. Fold over the left leg, triangle pose. Now hold that point halfway. So you can really squeeze your muscles. You can bring your left hand behind the head. You can engage the abdominals. And then when you feel ready and stable, left hand down, right arm up, Trikonasana. Give yourself a moment. It's a beautiful sensation in this pose, all about the side body. And maybe you feel it on the insides of the legs. Look down at your left foot. Bend the left knee. So we're in Parsvakonasana without the bind. Right arm over the head. Right hand comes down to the floor. Start to lift your hips up and pivot up onto your back tiptoe. Square your hips. Right hand stays on the floor. Circle the left arm up and around. Twist towards your front leg. And you really propel off the back toes. Exhale, circle down. Twice more. Inhale, reach it all the way up. Exhale, take it around. One more time. Inhale, reach it up and over. Hold it at the top. Bend the right knee and lower the knee to the floor. Trust it's there. Flex the front foot. Look at your left hand. Twist. Exhale, curve the spine. Tap the left toes out in front of you. Repeat that. Inhale, take it up and back. Twist. Exhale, take it forward. Now you can stay in this forward fold, Ardha Hanuman, half split, or you can go for the full split if you want to, your choice. You don't have to do exactly what you did on the other side. You can have the chest up, you can have the chest down. What do you feel like today? I like to keep the back toes tucked, encourages the front foot to stay flexed. Stay with the breath. Here's a quick little blasts. So we need to be super aware, super observant of ourselves. Walk the hands back to center, drag your left heel back, lower the left toes down, and let's take it into our bind. Now you can hook the left arm underneath the left leg, hands wide. You can clamp the left arm around the left thigh, lift the back knee, or you can go both hands behind you for this full bind, and you can rock the hips up and down. So I'm quite different personally between my sides, left and right. So I probably won't do the full bind on this side, and that's okay. We're not symmetrical. Yes, we're aiming to be somewhat symmetrical, but it's never going to be full. So a bit of acceptance is always good there. Now from there, lower the right heel down. Start to lift your chest forward. So we're in a Parsvakonasana side angle. Of course, left hand can go down, right arm overhead. This will lead you to Trikonasana, triangle pose. So you can ditch the bind or stay with it. Your hips will lift, the left leg will start to straighten. And if you love a bind, maybe you're sticking with it. Otherwise, the option is here for you to release. Everybody look down at your left foot. Pivot the left toes in to face the middle of the room. So in Prasarita, Padottanasana, wide leg forward fold, with or without your bind. Eventually, release the bind if you're with it. And you can take it upside down if you want to here. Maybe there's a tripod headstand. Maybe there's a different kind of headstand for you today. Play around with it. If you don't want to go upside down, no big deal. Eventually, though, if you have done it, bring the legs down. And then come back into that bind. So if you're going to go for the bind, left arm underneath your left leg, hands clasped behind you, or left hand in front of the left toes. Bend the left knee, turn the toes out, and we go back into our side angle stretch, with or without binds. Inhale, start to pulse your left leg up and down. You may even have a half bind. Find that Trikonasana for a moment. Breathe in. Exhale, look down at the floor. Pivot up onto your back tiptoe. Find your bind, ready for bird of paradise. So hips up and down, wiggle it. Start to step your back foot forward. So if you've got your bind, give it a moment. Decide when you're here if you want to release it or not. If you're going to release it, you take your left peace fingers around your left big toe and the right hand on your right hip. Everyone shift the weight on your right leg and start to lift your left leg up. Now, if you have bird of paradise, maybe you can extend the leg. If you don't, maybe you can extend the leg with the toe bind. Remember, the shoulders above your hips is the most important thing here. Active in the supporting glute. And then eventually bring it back down wherever you are. Lower it to the floor. Step the right foot behind you, easy twist. Circle the left arm up and around. Maybe slide onto the outer edges of the feet. Tap the hips down. Press the hips back up. Step it back into downward facing dog. Inhale, let's go forward, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, back to chaturanga. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Rise up onto your tiptoes, bend your knees. Step or hop down onto your bum. Once you're down here, we're going to go for compass. Left leg can go out in front of you, cradle the right leg. So you can go right hand on the right knee, left hand on the right foot, or the foot comes into the left elbow and the right knee goes into the right elbow. And we rock this from side to side. Now this may be where you want to stay today. This is a nice massage for the glutes. Otherwise, we can start to backpack the right leg. So quite literally, backpack this right leg around your right shoulder. Clamp that leg onto the shoulder so you can really feel it. Right hand comes up next to your right hip, and your left hand will grab the outside of the right foot. So like bird of paradise, it can be tricky, but the focus is really to get a nice straight spine. Now, if you want to take it out into your compass pose, right leg may extend. You can always reach the right hand out a little bit further and look underneath your left armpit. So don't worry if you haven't got that full extension. This is big time on the left side of your body, in the left shoulders and the ribs. You can practice that, or we can take it into our crazy 8 arm balance. Hands go next to your hips. Cross your left ankle over your right ankle. Push the ground away. Hover the bum off the floor. And extend the legs out to the right so you can really squeeze your right arm with your legs. Bend the elbows like chaturanga. Slowly lift the chest up. You can lower your hips down. Navasana, everyone release. Breathe in. Exhale, cross the ankles, hands forward. Hop the legs back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, take it back, downward facing dog. Other side, rise up onto your tiptoes, bend your knees, step or hop down onto your bum. Right leg forward, cradle the left leg. Left foot into the right elbow, left knee around the left elbow, or you hold it with your hands and you cradle. Find mobility in your hips, a little rock, lengthen your spine. You might just want to stay here. This is a really nice place to be. Otherwise, backpack. Left leg hooks around your left shoulder. Left hand next to the left hip, so you can really push against that. Right hand grabs the outside of your left foot, and you can start to extend. Chest tries to burst forward. Look up towards the sky. You can stay working on your compass, or we go crazy 8. Hands down, cross the right ankle on top of the left, push the floor away, extend the legs, bend the elbows, and we have to tip forward. It's like a little seesaw. Tip, tip, tip forward, but not so much that the head just drops to the ground. And then chest up, bum down. Let's find Navasana. Shoot the legs out in front of you. Breathe in. Exhale, cross the ankles, hands forward, step or hop back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, ripple forward, high plank. Exhale, ripple back, downward facing dog. Excellent. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right foot to the outside of your right hand. Easy twist. Circle the right arm up and around. Exhale, right arm down. Side plank. You're welcome to go for toe bind. Hook your right peace fingers around your right big toe. Press the ground away, lift the hips up. If you're not toe binding, you can let your right leg go up high or stack the right foot on top of the left. Wild thing, everyone. Kamakkarasana. Step the right foot behind the left leg. Hips high, push the ground away, right arm over the head. Exhale, right hand down. Step the right foot to the outside of your right hand. Choose your bind. Your choice. Hips up and down. Start to spring your back foot forward. Bird of Paradise, round 2. If you're not going all the way up into your Bird of Paradise with your bind, right peace fingers around your right big toe. Lift the right leg up. Stay with your breath. Your choice. Commit to something. Laugh about it if you fall out. It's not a big deal. And you can always tip the torso forward slightly more in your Bird of Paradise or with the toe bind. Maybe this gives you a little bit more release to open up. Bring it back up to center. And take the right foot all the way down. Step the left foot behind you. Inhale, kick the right leg up to the sky. Right knee to right elbow, bring it forward. You can repeat knee to elbows or Kundanyasana. Right knee to the top of the right arm, bend the elbows, look forward, and we balance. Maybe you've got a chin stand. Wherever you are there, eventually you step back into downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple forward. Exhale, ripple back. Come back to your breath. One more of those. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Lift the left leg up to the sky. Step the left foot to the outside of your left hand. Easy twist. Circle the left arm up and around. You can go toe bind, Vashisthasana, side plank, or stack the legs, or left leg can go high. Up to you. Press the ground away. Keep the hips up. Wild thing. Step the left foot behind your right thigh, hips high. Heart open. Left hand down, left foot forward, bind. Your choice. Just notice where you are right now. Step the right foot forward. Decide if you're going to ditch the bind or not. Weight onto your right leg. Start to lift the left leg up. Chest up. Such a challenge for me. Chest above your shoulders, engage the glutes. You can always tip the torso forward, and then maybe you can extend the leg if you're like me, and you find it difficult to extend it all the way upright. Wherever you are, lower the left foot down. Step the right foot behind you. Hands down, left leg up. Breathe in. Knee to elbow. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to elbow, or Kundanyasana. Active in the feet. Eventually, everyone step back, downward facing dog. We made it. Inhale forward, high plank. Exhale back, downward facing dog. And again, inhale forward. Exhale, take it back. Step or jump down onto your bum. Shoot the legs out in front of you, Navasana. Hold it here, breathe in. Exhale, kick your feet forward, lean back. Again, inhale, squeeze up. Exhale away. Inhale brings you up. Exhale away. Inhale up. Hold the right leg. Extend your left leg down. Roll back. You can go right peace fingers around your right big toe. Left arm overhead. You can bend the knees. You can open the right leg slightly. What do you need to do to accommodate for your body? Hug both your knees into your chest. Rock up. Navasana. Find the sit bones. Hold it. Exhale. Lean away. Kick your feet forward. Inhale. Come back up. Exhale. Lean away. Inhale up. Hold the left leg. Lower the right leg down. Lie back. Left peace fingers around your left big toe. You can bend the knee. Right arm over the head. You can open the left leg out to the side. And you think about it here, this is kind of bird of paradise, but the other way around on the floor. We've got our shoulders in line with the hips. And then the mobility of the hips and the leg, dependent on keeping your upper body in line. Eventually, everyone hug your knees into your chest. Just hold it here. Close your eyes. Rotate your ankles, move your toes. Feel the ground beneath the head, the shoulders, and the base of the spine. These short sessions, these short blasts, if you're short on time, have a lot of energy to exert, but don't have a lot of time, then these are great for that. Little things that you're practicing. And then when you're ready, everyone, you can roll over to one side, you can rock all the way up. Come to a seat, whatever that is, whatever it looks like, doesn't matter. Take a little bow to yourself. Well done. Big breath in. Big breath out. Thank you very much. Namaste to you. Well done. Deepest bow. Great job. Well done. Keep working it. Keep being patient with it and keep adjusting. Don't fight for that full expression of the pose because it doesn't have to exist with you. Whatever is the fullest expression of the pose is what's getting the most out of your body at that specific time. So we need to kind of detach from the shape and come more into the feeling. Great job. Well done. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you for joining me.